Hello. We're back. We're back. We're back. And my buddy will be back. He'll try to be back next week. But I'm back now. It's late. I had a long day today. But I'm looking at freaking panel right now. Let me turn that audio off. I'm looking at a freaking panel right now where Togashi's making fun of everything. Guys, Hunter x Hunter is back. Let's fucking get to these reactions. Now, before we get started, I read a spoiler for this fucking chapter, and I think it's what I think it is. So I probably am already going to guess what happens in this chapter, and it's kind of my fault for having not realized. I basically went to the Reddit page thinking I had time before the spoiler started coming out, and then the first friggin' entry is da-da-da-da-da. So I think I already know what happens. One of the princes is getting fucked in this chapter. But let's see if that's actually what happened. I'm still fucking hyped. Let's go. We left off with Fugetsu leaving the prince's quarters. So let's get right back into this shit. Alright, let's go to the actual manga pages itself. The fuck is this? That's a page of Kurapika and all the princes in Japanese. It's something... Oh, and there's the spider. Okay, it's the, I think it's the advertisement for the volume. Okay, here we go. We're back. Let's go. We're back. Deck 3. Central Police Station. Community Safety Section. Mizai Storm. We've confirmed it. The 11th Prince is indeed not in room 1011. Though we are still currently examining all the security footage from the interdeck corridors, it's hard to imagine that the Royal Army would give any false information in regards to this incident, which means we can probably assume the prince actually did not use the corridors. 11th Prince Fugetsu, would you please tell us how it is you came to arrive here in Deck 3 and what you came for? Fugetsu responds to Mizai Storm. I'll talk to 10th Prince Kacho. And then Mizai Storm says the fact that she didn't even consider the possibility that we could suspect her sister of being a co-conspirator shows she really is just a child. We're definitely in the middle of negotiations to communicate with the first deck. I called it. Mizai Storm is going to start getting involved with the first deck. But as of now, outside of the evening banquets, direct contact between fellow princes is forbidden. Which Camilla and Ben fucking neglected. Who cares? Nothing you say here will be leaked to anyone outside of this room. Our position here is not to protect the succession war itself. We want to be of help to you, Prince Fugetsu and Prince Kacho. Guess it's no use. 10:10. Please hold a moment. Oh, there's Melody. Melody, phone call. Yes, hello, hello. I see. This is bad, as I thought. Prince Fugetsu's Nen Beast really does have teleportation. I had wanted to keep this from getting out to anyone else, if at all possible, at least until the day we carry out the plan. So what should I do? Oh. Is that Bava? Oh, no. No, it's not Bava. It's currently 1344. I am going to relay important orders from Mizai Storm. There are far too many abnormalities in the speech and conduct of both Prince Kacho and Prince Fugetsu. Keep a close eye on them. It is extremely possible that the two are planning to escape using some kind of method. Yeah, they're fucking panicking right now. In addition to security, use all your power to stop them from escaping. Kini will be responsible for this mission. You will support him. Do you need me to repeat anything? Huh? What the? Huh? What was that panel all about? Hang on. Wait a minute. Wait. What? What the hell's that panel? Like, what the hell is wrong with this dude? He fell asleep? What the fuck? Did he fall asleep? Even so, I have no choice. No choice but to do it, Melody says. Kachin and I are truly two parts of a whole. I create the door of travel. Then once I step out, the door of return appears. But the door of return can only be opened by Kachin. Yep, Fugetsu and Kacho have a working ability here. But on the other hand, once the door is closed all the way, the door of return can take us to an entirely different place that was our world travel game. That's what we always used to play and how we always used to play it. Kachin was so kind, she always let me have my way and let me do what I want, basically. Now we're back at the Nen training ground. It looks like, is that Kacho? We've managed to avoid Prince Fugetsu being placed in confinement, but in place of that, she will be under constant surveillance for 72 hours beginning now. Will be lifted before the Sunday banquet. I'm sorry, I won't try to run anymore, but meeting with Prince Kacho will, as I'm sure you know, be difficult now. Understood. I'll use all the remaining time for rehearsal. Oh. Melody's playing a tune with Kacho. Thank you very much for listening quietly. Bravo! It was incredible. I didn't expect to be so entranced by your performance. Heil's Requiem having such a hopeful, upbeat interpretation. Well, what's Melody really up to here? There's something going on with this ability. A more fitting piece for the banquet. Oh, they're practicing for the banquet. Oh, hang on a second. Oh. Okay. If I weren't on duty, I may have asked you for an encore. The thought alone is compliment enough. How about giving this a suitable reason for you to continue your monitoring? We belong to an independent judicial branch. If things go well, you may be able to protect the prince until landfall. An independent judicial branch? I'm still pretty convinced that silent majority has ties to the courts, but again, that's just my theory. Who knows? Who the hell knows? Right now, it can be anything with all the stuff Togashi's throwing at us. Thank you, but it might call the attention of the upper princes. I don't want to stand out just yet. I suppose you're right about that. If anything happens, you can call me anytime, this independent judiciator. Okay, I'm just going to keep reading. There's a lot of text. So anything that they talk about, telephone records, and the higher up princes, like Benjamin, for example, they have a formal request. They would then gain access to that information, it sounds like. What is this? We're at a concert? What the fuck is this? Hang on. I just learned once more today that people can be moved with words. And if you can move people, then you can move the world. And the very least I want to work and contribute, even if it's only the slightest chance, it's still possible the King Nasubi could change his mind. So he's optimistic about changing this whole outlook on you got to kill each other and all that stuff for this succession. The sound of his heart is so strange, Melody says. Running in opposition to his words is a very faint tuning that does not shake, falter, or show any disturbance for anything. And he says, I'll be waiting to hear from you. But then Melody says, even among the types of people that suppress and snuff out their emotions, the sound their hearts played during the course of duty are still beating drums compared to him. The possibility that he could be controlled by a NAN user exists as well. The translation was a little bit off there. Though, for the moment, when he spoke to me, he had already assumed I was up to something. They're coming up with defensive strategies much faster than I anticipated. I can't let my guard down for a second. Just 76 hours left until the banquet. Oi! Can we go? I've got to do all I can to ensure that no more unexpected situations happen until then. And there's the black whale trudging through the water, looking menacing as ever. Sale, sale, here we go. This is, here we go. You know, I've been thinking. They say great men have a great fondness for sensual pleasures. So I suppose someone that really indulges like 8th Prince Sale Sale is the best, right? It's appeared. So this is Predator, the ability of Benjamin's guard. And I'm forgetting the guy's name at the moment. But the guy who can create Predator is about to create Predator. I mean, of course, first Prince Benjamin is the most kingly candidate. But I just feel like Prince Sale Sale's character is more suited to being king. And as predicted, his opinion of Prince Sale Sale is changing. So it manifests roughly 70 hours after first inhaling the smoke. As I thought, it requires a greater amount of time proportionate to how great the opinion of a person is towards him to begin with. I've collected all the materials now. I'm ready to activate. Oh boy, here we go. The target prey is the guardian beast of 8th Prince Sale Sale. It's a manipulator with an inducement type NAN ability that acts via diffusion. As the humans surrounding it continue to inhale the smoke and continue to inhale those scents, the NAN beast itself spits out. A clone of the NAN beast will be formed above their heads. The effective radius of the smoke is roughly 7 meters, and the greater the target's affection towards Prince Sale Sale, the shorter the time will be until the clone appears. So more affectionate people towards Sale Sale gain the clone manipulator faster. If we consider Prince Sale Sale's closest associates to be of a max affection level, they took roughly 8 hours. For his security guards, who will we assume were at a baseline level, the clone formed in about 70 hours. The clone of the NAN beast also released smoke with an effective radius of roughly 2 meters. That is enough to take action when in close enough proximity to have a one-on-one discussion with someone. This is what Predator requires. Do you see this shit right now? Do you see how much observation this ability requires? But in the right circumstance, as in a monitoring job, like you're a bodyguard for somebody, it's perfect. In other words, using a smoke-type aura, Prince Sale Sale's NAN beast can manipulate the affection levels of others until finally he has control over their hearts and of the entire kingdom, potentially. It will take time, but once it succeeds, his approval rating will be 100%. It will be the birth of the world's most firm and resolute royal dictatorship. Come forth, Predator. Let's see what Predator can do. Let's go. Yeah, the spoiler was real, but what is Predator? He's spitting out all this fucking smoke. The fuck? Whoa! It's like some fucking floating tentacle mouth thing. Like not an octopus, like a sea urchin or something. Whoa! Wait a minute. There it is. Oh, whoa! That thing is fucking disgusting. Yo! Once again, Togashi's drawing the creepy shit here. A four-armed hair mouth. It's like a head of hair with a big fucking sucker mouth on it. Oh, whoa! And most importantly, he's a lady killer. I wish I were like him. Predator just fucking created this thing, and it just ate the clone. Yeah, what was I talking about? You know, the guard just snapped to his senses. And then Beast created from the heart of someone whose mother takes care of everything for him while he is filled with only lust and desire, will be completely helpless before the might of Predator. Damn, son, this thing is vile. He just ate he ate the Beast. And he just ate the fucking Nen Beast. Now, for 48 hours after Predator finishes taking down its prey, I am unable to use any Nen abilities whatsoever. I have disposed of the 8th Princess Nen Beast, requesting to swap security shifts with... Dude. Benny boy. Even if this guy bites the bullet, Benny gets his ability. Benjamin could get Predator. Benjamin, with his fucking owl, could get Predator. Do you not see the potential here? Just think about that for a second. If worst comes to worst, in this succession war, Benjamin could get Predator, which creates an absolute counter to any target ability as long as you can analyze it accurately enough. It destroys it. Like, okay, think about this. I don't know the limitations, but let's just do a theoretical. Let's say Netero is using his Buddha. All right, and let's say this guy is observing Netero from far away, doing his meditation and doing the punches. If he watched him long enough, he could create Predator, and then fucking Predator would eat the Buddha Vista. Completely nullify the Buddha Vista, and Netero would no longer be able to use it. Do you see the power here in the right scenario? That's why Benjamin is a god right now. He's god tier. If you had a tier system like in a fighting game, Benjamin is S tier. Because he has all the guys everywhere who have all the powers that he could get if they fail. And he himself is an experienced Nen user. So, like, the only thing he loses is eyes and ears in other places. But he's just going to gain those abilities. And we don't know what his limit to ability numbers are, but it seems like he can use almost anything he wants as long as he's gotten it. So they're doing a swap. So Ushoshi is heading your way now. Once he gets there, you will head to room 1011. Okay. Usushi's ability is the most suited for assassination. Benny boy, I love Benny boy. I'm telling you, like, he's designed for this war. That's why he's number one, baby. With the conditions given by being on this ship, taking the life of a prince who has lost his guardian beast should be no problem at all. Here comes Usoshi. So Usoshi's talking about Fugetsu, and he thinks that she can become invisible. $10.11. What the hell is that? Hold up. That's a little... Looks like Prince Fugetsu just barely escaped death, but now her power has been determined to be just a harmless teleportation type. This is coming from Benjamin's guard. The assassins will come for her one after the next. Let's go. Let's fucking get into this shit. Come on. We need some action. The assassins are coming after her. Yo! How to Get Away with Murder will be forcibly released after the target gets further than a 20-meter radius away from me. That's his ability? How to Get Away with Murder? Don't tell me this is Silent Majority. Hang on a second. Wait. 20-meter radius away from me. Since I was worried about clashing with any other Nen users' abilities from the other residential areas, I was restraining my end. But as a result, I wasn't able to notice the prince escaping. Of course. Perhaps I should consider myself lucky that none of the other Nen users discovered my needle ball that has been attached to Prince Fugetsu. Motherfucker tagged Prince Fugetsu. And now that tag is outside of 20 meters. Moreover, now that the existence of Nen abilities has been made official knowledge, my ability is no longer as almighty as it once was. The bodyguards testifying that I didn't lay a single finger on Prince Fugetsu will instead end up feeding them, causing them clues leading to the true nature of my ability. That damn Karapika opening his big mouth really screwed me over. There's virtually not a single human alive that wouldn't show some kind of reaction to an insect buzzing in their ear, which means I'm able to use my needle ball as a simple method to determine who is an end user. After all, there could still be one hiding among one of the prince's bodyguards waiting to strike like Toady. If a target discovers my needle ball and it's directly removed from the target, then the ability will never again work on them. If I use it on someone that's not an end user, then it takes drastically longer until the effect manifests. A long period of concealment where I must keep it from being discovered and where I must maintain a close enough distance. Okay, let's talk quickly. This was a lot of text I had to read through today. Big points. Sale Sale is fresh meat. There are assassins being handled by this new guy, Huisho. What the fuck is his name? I'm blanking on the name. It's just there's so many friggin' names. Give me a break. Ushoi. So Ushoi, and they're gonna start sending assassins after Fugetsu, who's with the Zodiac right now. You're gonna send assassins outside of the prince's quarters? Would that happen to be the mafia by chance? I don't know. Wait a minute, is the 11th prince... No, Fugetsu's the 11th and Kacho's the 10th, right? I believe so. So guys, we're back in the prince stuff. I have a feeling this will be mostly prince-heavy content. I would like to get to the banquet in these chapters, if possible. If we can do a time skip, Togashi, that would be excellent. I'm glad that Sale Sale appears to be the next target. At the same time, though, acting on Sale Sale may trigger something else. It could give off that they're doing something horrible. So maybe there will be a confrontation around Sale Sale. But I feel like he's fresh meat. I feel like he's toast. And he's a fat frat boy. So, Predator was unleashed. And I'm not reading Reddit next week at all. Because it fucking spoiled me. Alright, guys. So, we're back in it. Fugetsu to the Mizai Storm. Sale Sale's Nembeast just got eaten by a predator. And now they're sending in the hitman, like the Godfather style, to take him out back and show him the new baseball bats, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. So, guys, this is Cyclone signing out. I will see you for chapter 382. Peace.